morning, Eagle Nation, and thank you for joining us. Today's Thursday, February 17th. I'm Landry Long.
And I'm Aubrey Galante.
The 2022 Winter Olympics is already almost wrapping up, and there's been certainly no shortage of hardware. There's been a total of 300 medals awarded over the span of 15 sports and 109 events. Currently, Norway is in the lead with a grand total of 21 medals, 9 which are gold. The Russian Olympic Committee is in second with 18 medals, 4 which are gold, and then the United States is in a close third with 16 total medals, 7 which are gold. The Winter Olympics last a little more than 2 weeks and will be coming to an end on February 20th after the closing ceremony.
Eugene Ed Norton, a Korean War veteran from Reading, Massachusetts, suffered several bruising injuries to his face and head inside his local gym after the mask he had to wear due to COVID-19 measures rode up on his face and obscured his vision, causing him to fall. The incident happened on February 3rd, nearly 2 weeks ago. He is still recovering from bruises on his face and head. Norton explained that he had just gotten off an exercise bike. He was walking toward another workout machine when he tripped and fell. Norton said, quote, "During my exercise, my mask had written over my face and blurred my vision. His facial bruising currently still lingers."
A Fort Worth family is seeking $1 million from the Dallas World Aquarium after its 2-year-old daughter was attacked by an otter. The family was visiting the otter exhibit, and the young girl was on her father's shoulders to get a better view of the animals. The otter allegedly reached over the barricade and bit the girl's hand. The family sought care at the local hospital where the team found permanent scarring. There was already a previous report filed against the safety of this specific exhibit back in 2007, and the girl's legal team stated that if the complaints would have been addressed then, this could have prevented the young girl from getting hurt.
Whether it's spyware, surveillance, or international security, a significant amount of cyber activity occurs outside of the views of the public. Diane Shaw is in studio to reveal important information regarding Pegasus spyware.
Pegasus spyware is the government's intensified version of many students' least favorite app, Life 360. Just like your parents can track your phone, governments can now hack their citizens' phones without anyone knowing. On November 23, 2021, Lama Faki, who oversees Human Rights Watch work in conflict zones, was notified that her phone had been part of a state-sponsored attack using Pegasus spyware. In 2010, the tech group NSO, based in Israel, created Pegasus spyware, then began selling the device to foreign governments. Pegasus has pioneered a new wave of state-sponsored oppression. Once installed, Pegasus can access anything on your device and often goes undetected, meaning that it can be used to secretly monitor people for months on end. Now the cyber invader is being used to silence journalists. Faki reported on high conflict zones including Palestine, Syria, Afghanistan, and the US. After being attacked, she was unable to identify what country hacked her and what information they had stolen. When questioned about Pegasus's ramifications, Faki responded, "They have real-life consequences. People have been detained, tortured, and in some cases even killed after being attacked by Pegasus spyware or after someone they know has." Pegasus spyware was found on the phone of Hanan Alatar months before her husband, Jamal Khashoggi, was brutally murdered by agents of the Saudi government. The spyware was implanted after her phone was confiscated and searched at the Dubai airport. Khashoggi was a columnist for the Washington Post and a vocal dissenter against the Saudi government. His death will not be the last caused by cyber terrorism instigated by Pegasus spyware. In times like these, we must remember that democracy dies in darkness. I'm Diane Shaw, reporting for Eagle Nation News.
If you've ever dreamed of standing on the Eiffel Tower, eating a baguette, unironically sporting a beret while admiring French architecture, or strolling through Roman ruins on your way to eat a carb-heavy Italian dinner, then Mr. Easley and Mr. Grissom want you with us on our 9-day Paris and Rome adventure in summer of 2023. Please attend our informational meeting in the Nest on February 24th from 6 to 7 p.m. to hear all about this opportunity and learn how to sign up. It can often feel intimidating to transition from high school to college, but calling college counselor Mrs. Schultz is here to help. Emily Diaz covers Schultz's new college chat series to help make that transition a little easier for PHS students.
Starting on Wednesday, January 12th, Prosper High School began offering a presentation for students who are beginning to plan for college. Alicia Schultz, Prosper High School's calling college counselor, will meet with students who wish to learn more about their college careers. During each meeting, Schultz discusses a different topic related to college enrollment. Schultz claimed that her vision for the chat series is to hold open discussions with students as opposed to the more commonly used slideshow presentation.
My vision is just to create a space where we can all have a conversation about different topics, and hopefully students walk away with some additional knowledge that they didn't have before.
Google Forms have been sent to each student via email and are to be completed in order to have a seat at any of the available meetings, which are conducted every 2 months during Eagle Time in the LGI. A schedule for all of the dates of the meetings is attached in that email as well. The next meeting is February 28th, which will be over the topic college visits. Schultz hopes that these opportunities will further assist every student in preparing for his or her future. I'm Emily Diaz reporting for Eagle Nation News.
If you're interested in foreign policies and economics and have a desire to improve your public speaking skills, then Model UN is the club for you. We meet in room 1233 every Monday after school from 4:15 to 5 p.m. See you there.
Last week, the world of entertainment saw the debut of many new movies and TV shows. Coleman Meyer is in studio to highlight a few of these new films in this week's edition of Talent Talk.
Thanks, Aubrey. Over the weekend, during the 56th Super Bowl, Marvel Studios released a brand new official trailer for its new film, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Directed by Sam Raimi, Doctor Strange stars Benedict Cumberbatch, Elizabeth Olsen, Benedict Wong, and Xochitl Gomez, and is scheduled to release on May 6 later this year. In more entertainment news, the NBC streaming service Peacock recently released its new series titled Bel-Air on Sunday, February 13th. The show is a dramatic take on the original story from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, starring Will Smith. But now, 23-year-old actor Jabari Banks will play the role of the new Fresh Prince. Newly opened restaurants have recently gained popularity for its unique style of pizza. Madeline Wentz has more on Killapai and what makes it stand out from other pizzerias.
Here at Killapai and Gates of Prosper, they serve Detroit-style pizza and boast a full-service bar as well. I tried some of these pizzas and took a closer look at what Killapai has in store for local foodies.
When a customer steps through Killapai's door, they are greeted with a smile, a comfortable and industrial ambiance, and the aroma of fresh-baked pizza. Director of Operations, Shane Lambert, is a part of this restaurant's development and management.
In 2017, one of our founders and owners became interested in Detroit-style pizza, and from that point, we did a lot of exploratory research and development.
Killapai opened for business on December 15th, 2021. Its menu offers salads, starters, soups, and of course, delicious Detroit-style pizza with a wide range of topping combinations.
The uniqueness and difference of Detroit-style pizza versus others is partially in the thickness of the pizza, and then the crust is formed with Wisconsin brick cheese.
Killapai is unique from other local pizzerias in that it only uses organic flour in its dishes. This ingredient carries additional nutrients and has more health benefits than regular flour.
It's been our philosophy with other existing restaurants, and our own personal culinary vision is to provide the best quality.
You can order Killapai for pickup or dine-in at its full-service location. I'm Madeline Wentz, reporting for Eagle Nation News.
After this short break, we will take a closer look at what the day-to-day life looks like for one of PHS's student teachers.
Next week, February 14th through 17th, is the annual Stuff the Bus event, which helps to provide essential items for individuals in need. All items collected will be donated to Neighbors Nourishing Neighbors and Gracebridge food pantries. PHS students can bring in toilet paper, men's and women's deodorant, bars of soap, and shampoo. Please consider donating these items to help people who need them the most in our local community.
With the exponential growth of Prosper comes the need for new teachers. Alyssa Ventura shares how a student teacher at PHS is connecting with students and growing in her career pursuits.
Look at the ones that you know and then fill it out with words.
Latricia Casey is a student teacher at PHS with a passion for helping others learn to succeed in certain jobs and industry-related tasks.
I've always loved training. I worked at Apple, and so I got to train inside of Apple, and then I just continued. I also have a culinary degree, and I wanted to teach people how to love food like I love it.
Mrs. Casey currently works with Miss Claypool because of her experience and interest in family consumer science. This includes classes such as fashion design, computer science, and additional courses that feature various technical aspects.
She is the teacher I want to grow up to be. How her students listen to her, how she evolves, she has her lesson plans. She continues to inspire me every day.
Casey said that she feels that connecting with students and staff at Prosper High School has been exceedingly comforting. She appreciates that if she has any questions, there are plenty of individuals who are always willing to help and point her in the right direction.
This school is huge, and I'm surprised I haven't got lost yet, but what you guys do here is just amazing for me to be a part of.
Casey said that she enjoys her time on campus and looks forward to being able to use the knowledge and skills she is acquiring in her future teaching endeavors. Reporting for Eagle Nation News, I'm Alyssa Ventura.
Prosper ISD was established nearly 100 years ago, and one teacher has remained with the district for 27 years. Crossnicker Sin shares more about the history teacher, Mr. Atkinson, and his journey through Prosper.
PHS Social Studies teacher Mr. Atkinson has spent 27 of his 66 years at PHS from the very beginning of the school district's expansion. When Atkinson first began his career, he taught science but is now a world history, dual credit U.S. history, and military history teacher, and has developed his own teaching style inspired throughout his years of experience.
My teaching style is basically lecture. I try to incorporate into it things that will apply to kids today, so it'll be applicable to what they're going through. It makes it more interesting and more engaging for the students.
Throughout his 27 years in the district, significant changes and tremendous growth have occurred. Atkinson's first class had approximately 5 to 13 students, compared to the now 26 to 37 kids. Atkinson said that being at PASD for that long has affected and changed him as a teacher for the better.
Having seen all the changes that have come about, I think it makes me a lot more flexible, knowing that something that might be a big deal today, or just knowing that, just wait, it'll change.
With Atkinson staying at Prosper for so long, he has now taught the new generation of his old students.
I have students now who I taught their parents. I had that happen just last week when one of the students, she came and said, my mom said to tell you hello, and I said, well, who is your mom? And she told me, I was like, oh my God, I had her in the 8th grade.
With Atkinson being the oldest employee in the district, he knows retirement is in the future, but wants to extend his 27 years at Prosper to 30. I'm Cross Nickerson, reporting for Eagle Nation News.
That's all we have for you today, Eagle Nation. I'm Aubrey Galante.
And I'm Landry Long. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Just a reminder, it's a 4-day weekend, so enjoy your time off, and we'll see you back at school on Tuesday.